welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make.
He's going to go for a big one. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Watkins. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Spins away from the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get help on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. Third down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes a connection. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
The This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Sets up the screen. It's a running room. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing fourth down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Bears the pressure. Complete to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for space, it's Berry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing our team's great offense.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, LSU! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To throw, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. Wants to keep it in the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Berry. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Touchdown Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of this sport.
And the Huskers look to keep this drive humming. And he's knocked down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Pulls it, fired complete. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
LSU will get a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Right on target this time.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Huskers! The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you...
Oh, out of space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Berry. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Watkins. Touchdown, LSU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Missouri came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. An SEC
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskers are at the line, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Knowles. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Give to the running back. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. There he goes down the right side. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it into a defensive score. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And they did tack on the extra point.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Nice move there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just